there's nobody here. So we're gonna wait.
There's literally nobody.
In the meantime, we'll drink some booze until someone joins us.
Cheers. Cheers to that. We'll be alone here, just sitting on live. You sure about that?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Hello, peoples.
Let's have some wine.
So we have no watchers, but we got a like. Hey, there's somebody.
Oh, is it you?
Hello, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Does that say Moscow Mules?
It's right here.
Oh, yeah.
We have wine.
It is wine. Lots of wine.
It's Saturday.
Hello, Ed. How are you?
Oh, so this one's on it.
All right, so we're trying to do this first time from the phone.
Yeah.
We did it once on a laptop, so you got to bear with us a little bit.
We're amateurs.
We got the pros in the house, so if we screw up, they can come out here and tell us what to do.
What else we got? Cherie, hi!
And thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. We're doing our best.
The cup is colored. There. I love it.
So how's everybody doing? You got Easter plans tomorrow?
That's right.
I know we do. We got family coming in.
Mhm.
We got all of my family. So my parents, and then we got my
Yikes.
nephew, his girlfriend,
And her cousin.
a cousin.
So that'll be fun.
Mimosas.
Mimosas. You
No.
know what? Tomorrow is Sunday. Maybe we should. Maybe
Sunday
we should.
fun day.
Yeah, Sunday fun day.
Started off right with mimosas in the morning.
Kodiak knows what's up.
I like it.
You didn't know that.
Jordan.
Jordan!
Hey, Jordan.
Hi! Thanks for being here. That's fine. Miss you too. I feel like if anybody's drinking, Jordan would be drinking wine right now. Let me know if you are.
Jordan, you drinking? And if so, what is it?
Yes. Anybody else having an evening cocktail?
You know what I bet you they're not having? It's a Naughty Life wine.
They're definitely not having Naughty Life wine.
All right, so if you guys have never heard of Naughty Life wine, you got to check this out.
You're missing out.
So it's rosé. I'm not a big rosé guy. Like, I prefer like a Chianti, but I actually like this stuff. But
Great.
the cool thing is it was originally designed for boats, but it's great for RV people and van people because the bottle is plastic. You can't break it,
What?
and it's 100% recyclable. So we drink the wine, and an excuse that we need the bottle to put something in it.
Gotta do what you gotta do, guys.
So,
Barb? Hi, Barb.
all right, van building is going rough. So
That's why we're on here.
we'll get into a little bit of the reality of van building here. So it takes a lot of time.
Scott's having a beer.
Nice. So
Cheers, Scott.
van building takes a lot of time, and we've been having a hard time of working on the van and also doing our YouTube videos and getting them out consistently every week. If you guys haven't noticed, it's a lot of juggling,
A lot.
and we're failing.
Yeah. It feels like that. I mean, I think the van is going swimmingly,
Oh, for sure.
but everything else kind of is falling apart. It's the balance. It's like non-existent, and it's a struggle bus. It's a struggle van.
The struggle
It's a
van.
struggle van. Yeah.
Struggle van. We got rid of the struggle bus. The
We
struggle bus is
did.
now gone. It is sold. It has a new owner, and I think it's on its way out to California right now.
Yes. We're
if
very
they-
happy for them.
Yeah, they had a little bit of struggles too when they picked it up, but
But that's inevitable. Inevitable. Especially if you haven't had anything like that before. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
normal RV
Kinks
mishaps.
and
You know, slide falls out.
Yes.
Just the normal stuff.
F&A's on. Love it. Jordan is having cacti agave spiked seltzer lime flavored, but it also comes in strawberry and pineapple. Sounds delicious.
That's an ad.
Scott says I might have an extra wine or two. Oh, I just have nothing on my stomach.
That's the
So
best
here
way
we
to go.
This is dinner, basically. That's awesome.
So the van's been going good so far, and I mean I'm usually up at about 7 a.m. I'm out here working on it by 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
If I'm being lazy, maybe 8:30.
Yeah.
And then pretty much spend all day out here.
Yes.
She makes me the food
I do.
and grabs stuff for me, so that way my
Is that all?
freaking gimpy butt doesn't have to try to hop in the van, hop out of the van, hop in the van.
Toss it up.
Yeah.
Catch.
But we're figuring it out.
Oh, F&A has the
I
H2O.
got that good old H2O.
I hope it's high quality H2O. On the road with Caveman. It looks like it's going pretty nice. Thank you.
So we'll spin it a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll show you around. So there's
so
a
much
mess.
room for activities. It's very deceiving online, but maybe you can get adjust. I am short though, so.
So today we got the subfloor in,
Yes.
as you can see down here.
It's all screwed in all the way down. What did you put it in the joists?
Yeah, so we put our floor are secured.
Watch my wine. Watch it.
They're secured in there. We actually glued them down using a product called Fuse It. And then we used Kusa board for the subfloor and then screwed the subfloor right into the 1x1 aluminum extrusions that we use for the floor joists. So that was interesting. But it came out good. I'm happy with it, and that's
That's
a
what
big
matters.
thing when I say I'm happy with something. 'cause
That never happens.
Doesn't really happen very
Ever.
much.
Never ever.
So we got that done. We got some big tires for the thing. Got some 35s. So 35 by 12.5 are
They're
the
beefy.
new tires. And then we put in a suspension lift. We did the Van Compass 6.2, so it's a 2-inch lift. And then we also added shocks to the front, and then it's extra leafs in the back and shocks in the back. That was challenging. We'll have that in a future video coming out, hopefully relatively soon.
Yes.
But a little bit of a preview to that was you have to drop the subframe with the engine, the transmission, and the transfer case in it. You have to drop the whole thing out of the bottom of the van. And I thought I had it, but it slipped off the jack and started to come down. And all you hear is me yelling for Frank from F&A Van Life. Frank, it's falling on me. And Amber wasn't here. She was away that weekend. So it was interesting.
Dramatic,
Yes.
basically. Ed's going on a walk with his doggies. He's camping in Asheville right now, which is
nice.
amazing.
That's awesome.
I'm sure it's probably chilly there.
I wish we were there. That'd be nice.
My mom, thanks for being here, Barb, says beastie looking tires and bumper. They are. Should we show them?
We'll show.
We should show them. Let's
Take it out there.
Let's show them. This bumper is a beast. Everybody gonna like it. I'll follow you.
You gonna follow
I'm
me?
gonna follow you.
I'm taking the wine.
Take the wine. You need it.
I need more than wine.
We're going on an adventure.
As I step over the tools.
It is a very large drop. Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
So here is the completed bumper. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't tighten this down yet. I got to figure out how to do that without taking the bumper off. But it works. Everything is good. It's in there. It's where it should be. Hopefully it doesn't fall off going down the road. But these are new tires that we got.
They're pretty badass.
These things are freaking awesome. I mean, to show you how big it is, back up just a little bit. So that's in comparison to my leg. That's pretty damn big.
It is. It definitely gave the whole van a nice facelift.
Yes.
It kind of, it made it look a little bit more classy. Classy. Not classy.
Badass.
Not classy.
Badass. Classy. It's classy. No, it's badass.
It's badass.
I don't have classy anything. It's badass.
That's true. It's true.
Then we put the owl rack system on.
Yes.
Show you that. That's
All right.
pretty cool.
Let's go.
That was a pain in the ass.
We like to do all kinds of tours. I can't see.
So we got tire. Got the ladder to go to the top. You're good. And then the other side. We got the Sherpa.
Yeah. And if you haven't seen it before, follow our Instagram because I post all the time of our little updates on the van build.
Oh. That's not one-legged person friendly.
Okay. Let's go back to home base.
So there's the quick tour.
Ooh.
You guys are going
We're
sideways.
great at live, clearly. Ay, ay, ay. Jordan says you got a classic lady. Oh, on the road with Caveman said he saw the bumper install and it was awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
It was a very long process with 5 people, basically.
The biggest thing was getting everything lined up to slide into place because there's 2 like tow hooks that go through the bumper and out the front. And you tighten those down before you put the bumper on, but they don't line up perfectly. So you actually have to get in there and not use a hammer like I did to knock it over, but just loosen the bolt a little bit and it slides right on.
I liked your way though.
My way is more entertaining.
Yeah, it's fun.
So that's the trick. If you ever put one of those on, is to leave the 2 tow hooks loose in the front, then slide your bumper on, then line the tow hooks up, and then put the bolts in. And you won't have to do what we did.
What he said.
Yes.
That one. Oh, we only have 11 people on. That's okay. Better than we thought.
The good ones.
The good ones. The quality ones.
So
yeah, Barb says we got snazzy new windows, which we
did
do.
get some new windows. We put in 5 windows. So they're from Van Windows Direct. They're all sliders. So they all have a screen inside of them. They all open. Even the back ones. So they're brand new. They just released these back windows. And I was
probably one of the first to get
yeah, I jumped on it when they said, hey, we just came out with these because it's nice just to be able to open the windows above the bed right there and not have this massive window open, but the smaller one, and then be able to pull
nice
a breeze through it.
And that helps too
Yep,
with
we
our
got
fan.
the Max Air fan, pneumatic cooling.
Pneumatic cooling is on it.
Yep. So we'll have an install video for the pneumatic cooling. That actually went in really easy, and their mount that they have that holds it in on the inside is actually, you can use it as a template too. So
yeah, it was nice.
it made life crazy easy for trying to cut a hole. You get nervous like.
Yeah. Kevin Fox has a question, and he says, "How much solar are you going to put, or going to have?"
So we are putting on 380 watts of solar on the roof, and then we're going to have another 200 watts of deployable. The 380 on the roof are actually the new Obsidian solar panels. So they are literally less than a half of inch thick.
Yeah.
They're extremely low profile. So that's freaking awesome. But the secret weapon that we have besides the solar panel is we put on a second alternator, so that's pushing out 280 amps, and that should take care of whatever we need.
Yeah.
What you smiling for?
FNA, my mama's side. Is that a reference to something?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's okay. There's so many bugs.
My mama's
Mama's
side.
side.
Water boy. Mama said.
Mama said. Got it.
And for power, we're putting in 1,000 amp hours in lithium batteries. So we got 10 Battleborn batteries with the heater built into them. So for any reason that our heat on the inside doesn't kick on and we're not in it or whatever and it gets really cold, the batteries will maintain themselves.
Kevin Fox also wants to know about the battery bank.
Yep.
Excellent.
There you go. It's 1,000 amp hour Battleborn. Hopefully that'll be enough.
He says, wow. Yes.
It should be enough.
Yes.
So
and why are we getting that?
So we didn't want to ever plug in anywhere. I didn't want to be dependent on that at all. And I want to be off the grid for as long as we possibly can. So that's why we went with that. Everything in the van is going to be electric. There's no propane. And the electric, for the most part, is all 12 volt. Besides the cooktop is 110. And we're putting in a microwave.
A microwave.
I know,
oven.
microwave in a van, but it's also a
Microwave
convection
oven.
oven, so that way she can make special brownies and
Yes.
keep us happy. You know, so you need the brownies. Man.
And popcorn.
And popcorn.
And popcorn. Like, in popcorn,
Yeah.
they have to have each other. So, Shimoto wants to know how far along are we on the project and how much longer are we gonna take?
Okay, so
Great question.
I'm not going to answer the how much longer we're going to take because I'm going to jinx myself.
Correct.
We would like to be able to get out of here the first part of like June would be like the preferred time to do it, but we're just playing it by ear. We're going to take it as it comes and go from there. The hard part is back orders, and we're just now starting to get everything in that we've been waiting on because everything, no matter what it is, you call and it's like, yeah, great, you'll get it in 8 to 12 weeks. So I don't know how these people do like 30-day van builds because it takes more than 30 days just to get your stuff. So
Scott, yes, they are California brownies or Colorado brownies, whatever.
Arizona.
There's
a bunch of them now.
Washington.
Yeah.
Could be Florida too.
Yeah.
Shimoto says that now he wants those tires on his Subaru.
All right.
I think it could work.
So to fit those tires, though, I had to cut 2 inches of the wheel well off, like the body panel, the actual body of the van. I had to cut 2 inches off in the front and the back to be able to get the 35s to fit. So.
I'm just gonna call you Mr. Caveman. The tires are 35 by 12 and a half.
Correct.
He was walking his dogs. And Carl says that's what I call zombie apocalypse van.
Yes.
Absolutely. We are
Yes.
set. No worries. You come here. We'll take care of you.
We're also putting in for fresh water. We got like 50, I think it's 54 gallons of fresh water capacity. But I'm putting in 7 filters and 2 UV filters. In theory, from what the purification company said, we should be able to pull water from any freshwater source. So as long as it's not salt water, we can pull from it and it'll filter enough to be drinkable.
Definitely going to
I'm
test
going to test it. I'm going to run it through and we're going to do a test of the water before it goes through, and we'll do another water test after it goes through the system.
Nice.
And we'll see how it comes out.
I'm
But
excited
they
for that.
swear by it. They say that the way that we have it designed, that you can pull from pretty much anywhere and it will kill and filter everything out that has to be.
Kevin has a 2020 Beyond. I'm not sure what that is, but he really wished that he would have built a van himself.
Gotcha. It's a lot of work, man.
It's like it's so bittersweet.
It
Very
is.
bittersweet.
It is. You know, we were gonna use a van builder. We really were.
Yeah, we looked into 2 of them.
And we were kind of set on that, but then it took so to be able to get it, and then we were adding up the cost, and I'm like, for the cost that they want, I could put so much more into it.
Yeah. for sure.
And I can build this, as was said, a zombie apocalypse.
Yes, custom, and then you don't have any like miscommunication, and all the back and forth is just so complicated, and it's just a hassle.
Yeah,
to constantly be talking to somebody and explaining things, and they don't really comprehend it the way that you are anticipating it, and then it's just a mess. So
yeah,
this way it's done right the first time, because he's a perfectionist. So I really don't actually see you being okay with anybody building anything for you.
I'll probably complain.
There's just no way. There's no way. It would be dramatic.
But I mean, I guess it's a catch-22, because if you build your own too, you got to be able to have a place to build it. And we're fortunate enough that we have our home still, and I have everything to build a house. We built our house,
Yes.
So we have every tool pretty much you would ever need. Where if you didn't have that, it starts to get a little tough on doing it. But you can always go and watch F&A Van Life and see how they do it, because they're very good at pulling stuff off with very minimal tools.
Yeah, they're building their second van right now. Right there.
Right there.
Right there. That's their van.
But they built their first van in New York City in a parking lot.
On the street.
And then they were building this one in their mom's parking lot at a condo place.
Yeah.
So,
we were like,
I give them credit.
Come over here.
I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do it.
No way. No way. Okay, so Kevin's 2020 Beyond was a coachman.
Oh, okay.
Yikes. And then Brad says, has the supply shortage caused any major delays?
So
major delays? I'm not sure.
Yeah, not really major. It just changed the way that we had to plan on doing things.
Yeah. I think at the very beginning when we wanted to start building, everything was super delayed. So we were helping F&A out with their van. Well, I was sitting and Matt was helping, and I was enjoying wine. But so right now I feel like everything's starting to flow in, and we have good momentum.
We are still waiting on our rear bumper, and we are also still waiting on our toilet. We got what that?
An arrowhead.
Airhead.
I
don't remember.
Airhead. Something.
If you guys know what it is,
toilet.
yeah. If you guys know what it is, let us
down.
know. But we're waiting for that, and that was actually ordered back in February, the beginning of February. So we're going on almost 8 weeks, I think. Airhead. Airhead. You got it.
Airhead. Awesome. Thanks, Stephanie. Cherie said, "What's in the brownies? Can I have some?" It's organic, and yes, you may. We'll bring you some.
We just can't mail them. They don't like that kind of stuff mailed.
We will hand them to you personally. Y'all gonna pick up the pace when things start arriving from the back order?
Yeah, so right now, most of the outside stuff is done, besides a couple of things that we're waiting on. I just got the subfloor down permanent today, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the final floor, because we're going to glue that down and then put the cabinets and everything on top of it, just to kind of seal everything in.
And we picked that up yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yesterday.
So we got that. So I can put that in, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's family day. So probably on Monday, we'll get that in. And then I'm going to start busting that stuff. I've used it before, and it's real easy to do. So I'll probably move through it relatively quick.
Oh, wow. Brad says the foam shortage, as in foam used for seats and sofas for RV, is starting to have an impact on the RV industry.
Oh, well, that's good. No, because seats.
Yeah. But I think that they should be here soon, allegedly. But that is wicked to know.
Yeah.
But it's not from an RV manufacturer.
Yeah, they make them for RVs
too?
Yeah. So,
wow.
Well,
who knew that there was a foam shortage?
Now I'm going to call. You got me nervous. I'm going to be like, hey, do you have foam?
How's the foam supply looking? Buy a Revel and get going. No!
No, we can't do it.
Never.
We can't do it. So we actually, there was a guy that paid us a visit. That's one of FNA's
Really
friends.
good friends. Kevin!
Yeah, and he has a Revel.
Yes.
And he is going to be selling his Revel because he wants to build his own Sprinter van.
Yes.
170 wheelbase, but I think he wanted to go the 3500, not 25. He didn't really want the 4-wheel drive, and he wanted the dualies.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is actually switching from the Revel.
Yeah.
And after coming from the RV industry to the van and starting to do everything ourselves, I don't think I would ever go back to the RV industry.
No. It's not worth it. It's so overpriced and the quality is so poor.
Yeah, they got to bring up their quality control, because to leave it to the customers for quality control like they do now is not working very well.
Horrible. Should we tell them about what happened to our first coach?
Oh my God, yes.
Our first coach. You gotta
So
say
it was a 40-foot. We had a 40-foot Coachman sports coach.
Yeah.
It was brand new. It was a 2021.
We loved it.
It was it was nice.
We thought we loved it
until we drove it, and like the wall started falling apart. The mirror fell off. The generator slid out. The airbag suspension gave out while we're going down the road. So it was falling apart. So after going back and forth with the manufacturer, we brought it back as a Lemon, and that's when we moved into the Holiday Rambler Armada. Well, we're sitting in the Armada, and I get a phone call about 2 months later, and it's from an insurance company asking about the Coachman sports coach. And I said, yeah, well, we had it, and they said, any problems with it? I said, oh my God, there were so many problems with it. The dealer knew about them all. I got emails and stuff. And they said, oh, well, because our client bought it and then brought it home, and the dash kept flickering and stuff. And I said, yep, that was one of the problems. So we drove it back, asked them to fix it. They said they couldn't get him in for another 3 months, so come back then. Brought it back home, and that night it burnt down in his driveway. Complete, total loss. Thank God nobody was in it, but I mean,
if we would have kept it, we would have been in Big Bend,
the
middle of nowhere. And I don't know, what if we would have been out of it and Skip was there and we weren't there? I can't even imagine. So I'm so thankful that nobody was harmed.
And then karma strikes, because the
recently,
Forest
like a couple
River
weeks ago,
Coachman plant burnt down in their wall and cabinet factory because of all the adhesives and stuff. They couldn't put it out.
Blows my mind. It is crazy. Brad did ask if we did miss the Holiday Rambler, but then he said, oh my goch, we got a super chat!
Oh, thank you so much.
Dean Johnson,
we really
you're
appreciate
our first. Congratulations.
You popped our cherry.
I do want to go back to Brad. The Holiday Rambler was beautiful.
Yeah.
And it treated us very well. There were like a little bumps, but that's given with any new rig or any new car, vehicle of any sorts, I think, or even a house.
Yeah, Holiday Rambler did really good on the service too for our punch list.
It was beautiful. We loved it, but we are happy to say goodbye and
kind of
downsize. Yeah, and it's going to a good family.
It was great. It was beautiful. It had everything. It was a rolling penthouse.
Yeah, it was.
It was great. But for the things that we want to do or the way that we travel, it
limited us too much.
We were stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. So it was hard to say goodbye, but
kind
also
of bittersweet.
Yeah, but we're excited for these new beginnings and being able to see all the new places. No, wait, you got to see. Fear No More says we can just steal things from Alex and Frankie, so that way we can expedite our whole build a little faster. So
that is correct.
I think that's an excellent idea.
I think
they already have a toilet too, so we can just take that one.
So they just shot a video that's going to be coming out, I think, tomorrow. So we can just take the stuff that they just shot the video on, because they don't need it anymore. They already made a video on it.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So
we need lighting anyway.
Yeah, so we'll just take. Thank you.
Thanks. Excellent idea.
We should do
more. That. It's gonna happen.
Rent paint.
They said don't agree. Okay, so glad I found your channel. Thanks to New State Nomads. Oh, I love them. Picking up my Winnebago hike next week. Can't wait to get on the
Awesome.
road. I actually don't know what the hike is.
So, Dean, what is the hike? Fill us in on that.
Yes, I would love to
Because we're not so familiar. Is that like the trailer?
I
Like
have no clue.
I think it might be the trailer that has the exoskeleton on it, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. Let us know.
Yeah, I would like
I'd
to
be
know.
interested.
Thank you so much again for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Hello, happy Easter. Say hello to FNA for me.
We will. Thank you. Happy Easter to you too.
Yes. Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Connie.
Off-road travel trailer. Yes.
Yes.
Hi all. Hi Steve. Okay, so what you were thinking?
Yeah, is that the one with like the exoskeleton on it? That I think the New States did a review on it.
That's the Echo.
No, they did a travel trailer at the
Oh.
show. It was the first one they've ever done, and I think that's what it was.
I feel bad that I didn't watch that video.
Yes.
Yes. F&A, stop.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it, guys.
Damn, I have to start. He gave us money so that we wouldn't take his stuff.
He's like, here's $5. Don't take my toilet.
Yes, and they reviewed it. Okay.
Sweet. All right. So I know what you're talking about. That thing looks pretty badass. You'll have to let us know how it goes, because I'm always interested in those things. We seen when we were in Big Bend, there was somebody next to us that had one of those little teardrop things, and it was like a freaking transformer. Just crap started flying out all over. The kitchen opened up in the back. A giant like awning came over to the side, and they had a whole room set up outside. It was pretty cool, but
it was super cute.
you could go anywhere with that thing pretty much.
Yeah, and you just pop it and go. Also,
and here's us in this giant 45-foot RV going, we like to hike too.
But we couldn't like they could because of all the things. Kevin Fox, FNA is our favorite van life channel. That's how we found you.
Awesome.
Thank you for finding us, and
Yes.
thank you FNA for sharing our name around.
We appreciate it.
FNA is our favorite van life channel as well, I have to say.
Yeah, I
We've
would
watched
say
them
so.
for a little while.
Yep.
And then you reached out.
Yep, watch them.
And then now
we watched the matinees.
Yeah, we watched the matinees. We watched the sagas.
Van Life Sagas. If you guys have not seen Van Life Sagas, make sure you go and check them out.
Absolutely worth it.
I think FNA might have a little contest going with them too.
You'll have to watch their video tomorrow to find out what's going on.
Yeah, I think there's a little there.
Yeah.
And we might get in on it too.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Friendly rivals. That's always fun, right? Okay, Kevin Fox, thank you so much. Yes. I think we also found New State Nomads online too.
Yep.
Yes.
We found them from YouTube,
Yeah,
and then
we
everybody
really liked
just
their videos.
converged on the compound.
It was wicked, right? How everybody just happened to be in Florida at the same time with almost no plans. I just still don't really know what New State Nomads' plans are right now, but or how they got here and like what their plans were at that time. But we reached out and we all just, and here we are, one big happy nomad family.
Yep, with side-by-side van builds going and
Yes.
going. And all you hear is, Frankie, where's my tape measure? I don't know. Last I seen it was over there. And then you hear Frankie, hey, Matt, you got a Sharpie?
Just all back and forth. It's fun. FNA is a favorite. Oh, yeah, I got that one. Oh, thanks. It's a battle of the ceilings, right?
Battle of the Ceilings. That's you're gonna have to check it out.
I think I want in on it.
Yeah, I think we'll get in on it.
Yeah.
So who do you think will be better at building a ceiling? Do you think FNA or Van Life Sagas or us?
Ooh, I don't know.
FNA's is pretty tricked out. Actually.
Look who
You guys got a drill?
Yeah.
I need to do some work.
Yeah, you might want to install a padlock because everybody just said that we can steal all your shit.
I heard.
That's why he wants a drill.
They threw you underneath the bus real quick.
I know, I saw that. I was like, fucking hey, man.
some loyal supporters you have.
Love it. Fear No More says, I know you all are adults, but gotta say, see a Easter egg hunt competition with New States FNA and Adaptive. That is a beautiful
that's
idea.
Gonna be funny. And I think we even have bunny ears in the house. Compliments of Frank's
do.
mom.
Thanks, Mama. Oh my gosh, absolutely. I love you all. That's so sweet. Just could do it.
Ooh, mirror ceilings. I like it. I like it. And like 70s porn music all the time.
What? No. Stop talking.
So mirrors, got it. Check.
Gosh, he wanted an infinity mirror too, or
so here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to build an infinity light, and if you guys don't know what that is, it looks like the light just keeps going through the ceiling. They do it a lot in like limos and banquet halls and stuff. You'll see that.
It was cool.
And that's what I wanted to do, and I wanted to hook in like a hue light into it so you could change the colors and get it to pulsate and just watch it kind of go through the roof. But she said no.
I didn't say no, but I insinuated it.
But
It's just not the aesthetic that I was going for on the inside.
But I told him if he put it up, I was going to cut his other leg off. I think
is-
that's about what I heard.
Wow, he's totally putting words in my mouth. I don't believe anything he says. For this reason, exactly. Dean says, in the 70s vans, they had carpet walls. Absolutely. Let's do it. He's like, shit.
All right.
Ooh, this is
Even change. We'll put carpet on the walls if I could put an infinity light in the ceiling.
deal.
Shit.
He's like, no.
You're going to vacuum the walls.
Ew, all the dirt and stuff in it.
That's going to be the best
Connie.
way.
You gotta read it out loud.
What? Here, you read it out loud.
Oh, I don't read. Remember?
Okay, yeah.
SG Moto knows. I don't read.
All right, so we got Boucha Wow Wow.
What?
Medic.
This one. Right here, Connie.
That's got to be the best way to build a van, right? With a ton of like-minded people doing the same. It reminds me of late nights in the art studio in college where we'd all collaborate together.
Oh, that sounds like a dream come true.
Yeah,
Connie.
that's like her
totally
thing.
up my alley. I love it.
She's the artsy, creative one. You know, she
That's
like.
why we're not doing that. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, it is awesome. It is great to be able to bounce ideas off each other and say, hey, I'm going to do this. What do you think? You know, and,
Yes.
you know, F&A has more experience with van stuff than we do for, you know, for living in a van. And it's nice to be like, hey, would you guys, you know, do this or would you not do this?
Because remember, we've never lived in a van before.
No.
This is so taboo for us, I guess. Totally out of our realm.
And you know,
but we're really excited for it.
And if we can pull off building it, you know, pretty much anybody can. I mean, we've never built a van. I have construction experience. I have a big background in construction experience, but that's in a house. It doesn't move.
But I feel like it's got to be the
stationary.
same thing. It's just in a different, like, it's just smaller.
Yeah, but it's like automotive mixed with.
Yeah, but you know about boats.
And yeah.
He's fine. He's fine.
Figure
He
it
underestimates himself, but
Figure
he
it
knows
out.
things. He drinks and he knows things. It's simple math, guys. Come on. Carl says, Van Life Saga ceiling, very beautiful, but a little heavy.
I agree.
Yeah, I would have to say.
I agree. And
was it solid wood that they used?
So they used like a 1/2 inch sheet of plywood, and then they used 3/4 inch boards and did like, you know, our bedroom wall, like how it's just slatted like that.
Yes.
That's what they did.
Yeah, so our bedroom wall looks exactly like their ceiling.
Yeah. So now you know what our bedroom looks like. I've been trying to get her
Just
to
the
put
one
mirrors on the
wall.
ceiling, but she won't listen to me there either.
You're ridiculous.
But yeah, so their ceiling I do think is a little heavy. The other thing with us though is we are not using wood anywhere in the van. There's not going to be one piece of wood. And that's just because of how many different climates we're going to be going to and different environments with bugs and stuff. So we wanted to keep it as moisture tolerant as possible, and we didn't want to worry about the expanding and contraction of wood. So it's all composite materials and plastics.
Yes. The lighter the better. Stephanie says you're smart.
I'm so smart. That's what Mama said. Mama said I'm
He is smart. He's brilliant, actually. That's why I married him.
Thank you.
Carl says F&A van life will check yours. Yes. And we check theirs. You know, we like do this little thing back and forth. It's a great relationship, and we're happy to have everybody here.
So as far as video wise, we were planning on putting out a video tomorrow, and with Easter and everything, we're probably not going to. And because
we're not going.
And because we don't really have it edited yet. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of going back and forth, and I give everybody credit that does YouTube and builds a van at the same time, because it slows you down so much when you're having to film and edit.
It does.
And it's like, you know, it's kind of a give and take. And we want to give as much to the van as we possibly can so we can do what we normally do, and that's hit the road again, start traveling, and show you guys some really interesting places. And you can watch me break my body parts, because that's what usually happens. I have some body part break.
Always. What is our next van build video going to be about?
So we are going to kind of give a little bit of an overview of everything that we have in the van now.
And why we're putting it in.
Yes, and why we're putting it in.
Which is the best part, arguably.
And we're going to kind of lay out our future plans too. So, you know, why are we putting a winch on the front?
Yeah.
Because we're going to get towed out of this country. So,
or we're going to tow F&A out of this country, or...
Correct.
Maybe New State Nomads out of a hole or something.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're gonna give you the rhyme and reason behind everything that we are doing, and see if you agree.
Yeah, and we want your feedback. So, also the other part about building and making videos is we're so driven with the build where we feel like we're not bringing any life to our videos because it's all about the build, and we're just, you know,
we're trying to find that groove. This is a new groove for us, because we did like a lot of travel content, inspirational stuff, you know, and now we're like, we build the van, I turn the screwdriver. So we're trying to figure out.
Well, we moved so fast within just like 7-8 months or however long we've been on YouTube. Is just very short and super freaking fast.
Yeah.
Like 3 vehicles later, here we are in 7 months. That is wicked, right?
Yep.
Think about that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So it's like we didn't really get to have us out there long enough, I don't think. So now we're in like a van funk situation.
Van funk.
Van funk. So we're trying our best with our videos, so we're gonna have to spice them up a little bit. So this next video, we're just gonna have to rethink and pizzazz.
So they love to watch the build.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
We have a lot of video sitting up there that has to get edited and put out, and we'll work on that.
Yeah, we're gonna try a little bit better.
But our biggest thing is we want to be able to wrap this up as soon as we can, so we can get back on the road, and then kind of start living our life that we were before.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you,
stuff.
we went from being in a house to an RV, and we thought we were going to miss the house, but we really didn't. And then when we came back here to the house, it was like... It was stressful. It was stressful having all this stuff and all this room, and like now we just want to get out, you know?
Yeah. Yep. We got here, and then the next day F&A got here. Yeah. So we were just confiding in them. We were like, "There's just so many things in the house. I'm sorry. There's too many items." It was ridiculous, but I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to explore again. Being stagnant.
It sucks.
I like to be stagnant in like the mountains or on the ocean or something, you know. Random places, that's nice. Just for a little bit though, not for too long. What we got? Oh, Carl says he'll keep following us. He loves our channel. Thank you so much, Carl. Just bear with the van build videos and we'll get better, promise.
Medic says, I watch the different builds if I get to build one day. I like to travel, rent one, and go somewhere. Same with me trying to start mine. Yeah, man. I mean, so here's my advice that I would give somebody that's looking into getting into either a van or an RV lifestyle is rent one.
Oh,
Seriously,
that's a great idea.
Rent one.
I think the Matinees have one through Moonfab.
Yeah, so Moonfab, you can apply to take one of their vans. And then if that doesn't work out for you all too well, I think is it Outdoorsy?
I'm not sure.
I think there's a couple apps where you can rent them. Go rent one and take it out for a weekend. Try different sizes.
Yes.
You know, and
see
just
what's right for you.
take your time and figure out what you like and what you want to do. That's like my biggest thing. You know, before you go building or buying, just try it out.
Also, Cherie, you're amazing. She follows us everywhere, always comments on all of our video. We love you. Thank you so much. She loves that we're going live.
Oh,
we
nice.
really appreciate that, and thank you so much for being here.
Well, we're going to do it a lot
more probably during this build.
We're probably going to try to do live once a week, especially during the build. Twofold. One, it's a little easier for us. And two, you guys get to see what's going on pretty much real time and not delayed weeks.
Connie says they celebrate our successes, laugh, and learn from the fails.
Yeah.
You guys are doing great. Keep going. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And then Lazy Genius, Tarot, and Bizarre says the Matinees. Ha! And it's an inside joke.
So
you guys go back, watch videos.
Yeah. So and you know what, we joke and stuff for the Matinees.
Yeah.
And it's not personally with the Matinees. The Matinees seem like they're wonderful people.
I'd hang out with them.
You know, and we all poke fun sometimes, but it was more a build spoof.
Yeah.
But you know, nothing personal. Nothing personal with the Matinees. We think that they're great people. They seem like they're great people.
Yeah.
And you should watch their stuff.
Yeah, you learn a lot, for sure. Yep. It is getting dark, though.
Yes.
It is getting very dark.
So we're gonna flip through here if we got any more questions.
We got a couple more. Just that Cherie loves watching her build. If you had a... Oh, wait. FNA says, if you had to compare to your build finish to another one on the internet, which one would it be? That's a great question.
I would have to say that would be... what is it? The Banner van there.
The Bruce Banner. The Bruce
Banner.
So
Bruce Banner is... We're kind of giving Bruce Banner a run for the money now.
Yeah.
The only thing that they have up on us is they actually built their four-wheel drive system because they started off with a two-wheel drive van. So they custom did a complete four-wheel drive. So their four-wheel drive will probably kick our asses. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they just have a bunch into it. But everything else, I think we got them on.
Especially the inside.
Yeah.
Because their inside's like
for sure.
And it's not gonna be like beautiful like ours is, because I'm designing it. Oh snap! Oh, and then Medic came from FNA, and so he's gonna start following us now.
Sweet.
He or she, sorry.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Just don't paint it green. Yes.
No.
Exactly. No green.
The key is if it's a small space, you have to paint it a lighter color to give it the appearance of a whiter, taller room. Keys.
All right, it's getting dark.
It is.
We're going to call it a night. Thank you so much for everybody that has spent some time with us. Yes. Keep an eye out. We're going to be putting out a new vlog this week sometime.
Yes.
Probably on Wednesday. And make sure you check out FNA's video tomorrow because it's an epic war between them and the Van Life Sagas.
I can't wait to see it either. So I'm going to vote. Go vote.
All right, guys.
Thank you, guys. Everybody.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
We'll see you later.
Have a good night and happy Easter.
So I don't know how to get out of this.
How do we shut it off?
You're supposed to... Turn it off. You're screenshotting. You're not turning it off.
I dropped the phone.